Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Ekalaiva online teaching class. Children, in this class, let's see Pillars of Democracy. The lesson name is Pillars of Democracy in Social and Political Life. The lesson name is Pillars of Democracy. Okay, what is pillars? Pillars, you know what is pillar? It's very important, no? For constructing house or building. Pillar is very important. You tell, pillar of the house means father and mother. Father and mother is very important, no? Like that, the pillars for the country. It's very important. Let's see who all are the pillars in this lesson. Okay. First, already we read in the last lesson what is democracy. A democracy means it is the form of government in which people have authority to choose and elect their representative. Our India also a democratic country. Okay, here we only select. We people only select our the ruler. Okay, what is government? The group of people who govern or rule a state or country. What is government? The group of people who govern or rule a state or country. Representative, a person who speak on behalf of others. That means for us, for the people. You are electing the representative. He form a government. He will talk for us. Okay. Let's see. I told you what is democracy. A system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of your state, typically through elected representatives. To run a successful democratic country, we need enlightened citizens. Enlightened citizens, that means us, the people. Wise leadership, who rule the country or a state. We need a wise leader. Then public opinion, our opinion. We should show our opinion. We should give our opinion about the rulers or the leaders. Disciplined citizen. We should be disciplined. Citizen means we. We people only know we should be disciplined, and disciplined political parties. The leader and the political parties belong to him also be disciplined. Social and economic equality. There should be a social and economic equality to all the people of the country. See, for run a successful democratic country, enlightened citizen, wise leadership, public opinion, disciplined citizen, disciplined political parties, social and economic equality. Social and economic. Okay, then first let's see about enlightened citizen. What is enlightened citizen? In this itself we know enlightened, bright. Okay, bright, lightened, bright. Enlightened, that means having good knowledge about and understanding. Good knowledge means don't think that they should be graduate, they should be PG, PG and all, they should study, they should go to university studies and all. They should have the knowledge about the country and about the people. Having good knowledge about and understanding of a situation. See, if you are enlightened means we know about this. Okay, this one is happening. We have to change this. Like that we will think, no, that one is enlightened. Enlightened means having good knowledge about and understanding of a situation. Every citizen should choose right decision. Every citizen, that means we should choose a right decision. Okay. Changes should be brought to the country. Who will brought changes? The citizen only should brought. If the ruler is not good, we will change him. We'll change him in the election. We don't want, he is not ruling properly, will change him. Okay, changes should be brought to the country, not by for force, by group of people will. If we are, if individually we have the, we don't like that leader means we should not do like that. We don't have the rights to do like that. By the group of people will. A group of people should accept that. Okay, yes, this ruler is not ruling our country properly. We can change him, like that. By group of people will. Changes should be brought to the country, not by for force. By group of people will. Every citizen should be socially responsible. Socially responsible. He should participate. He should know. He should know about the country. He should know about the ruler. He should know about everything. Okay. He should socially respond. Political awareness. He should know about the political parties also. Political awareness. Then correct choice of the representative. If we know about the political party, then only we can select a good person as a representative. Okay. Enlightened means having good knowledge about and understanding of the situation. Citizens should choose right decision. They should have a political awareness and choose the good representative. Okay. Next, let's see about wise leader. Okay. Wise leader. Wise leader. Wise leader make decision. They figure out what is good for the organization and society. See, if we select a good representative, that is the leader, they will decide. See what the people they want, what they need, what this group of people, what this place they want, the people of this place they want. They will figure out what is good for the community or for the organization or for the people and society. They can quickly grasp the essence of any situation. See, for example, I'm telling you're going for a textile shop to take on dress for your birthday. Your mummy and daddy is selecting a one blue color dress, but you like one red color dress. You are standing near the red color dress only. Your mummy daddy is telling, see this one, this dress is nice. You are accepting. Okay, ma, mummy is telling. Okay, ma, like that you are accepting. But what happened? Your mummy and daddy know that you are liking this red color dress only. At last, they will select the same red color. They know, they will grasp what you are thinking. Like that, the wise leader, the leader also quickly grasp the essence of any situation or problem and intuitively fathom. Fathom means what depth. Intuitively means what you are inside, what you are thinking inside, what we are thinking inside. That's only the nature and meaning of people, things, and events. What we are thinking inside, they know about that. What these people want, what they are thinking of that, what they need, they will do that. They quickly grasp. They quickly grasp the people's pattern, what they are thinking. And then another one, election is the important part of democracy. Election is the important. See, we can select, we can reject, whatever we can do it in election. We can even we can change the leaders also know in the election. Yes. As part of election campaign, you know what is campaign? While the election, the leaders, the political members will come and talk about their political party. See, if our political parties win means we will do this one, that one. They will come in that big van having mic and talk. No, meetings, public meeting will be. They will conduct public meeting and all. No, that is only campaign. They will tell about their political party as part of election campaign, public meetings, there the party leaders discuss their issues and problems. That in that meeting or in the campaign, they will ask about the people what you people want, what you want to do. After we come as a ruling party, we will do all for this. Whatever you want, you can tell me like that. They will ask. No, the party who got the majority votes after the election, they will count the vote. No, you can watch it in the TV and all. TV, we watch no election result. The party who got the majority votes, they form the government. They form the government. In this, the enlightened voter, I told you, no, enlightened voter. This they are political because that's why they should have the political awareness. They should have the political awareness. In this, the enlightened voter will analyze and elect the leader who will do good for form a government. Okay, they know the enlightened citizen know this person. If this person comes means he will good for the country. He will do good for the country. What the people need, they will do. Like for that, they will vote for them. That to that person they will vote. Who the enlightened citizen. They will analyze whether this person is good or bad. They will analyze. In this, the enlightened voter will analyze and elect the leader who will give good form of government. Good form of government. Then the wise leader will run the government in truly democratic manner. If the ruling leader is wise, he will run the government in democratic manner. Okay. Next, public opinion. Public opinion. Public opinion. You know what is opinion? What our wish? What you want to tell? See, in class, I am telling, we can write this in this rough note, no, or in the homework. You tell, miss, let's write first in the class, then we can write it in the rough note, no, miss. Like that, you are telling, you are giving your opinion. Miss, we can arrange this bench like this, miss. You are giving your opinion, no? That is, this one is public opinion. All the people will give their opinion. Public opinion consists of the desires, wants, and thinking of the majority of the people. Public opinion consists of the desires, wants, and thinking of the majority of the people. It is the collective opinion. It is the collective opinion. See, in our street, some problems will be there. If it's rain, means water will stagnate, or mosquitoes will be more in our area. So what? One person can't do anything. He will, well, he can't do anything. So what he will do? No, he will write a letter or petition to the here we will tell municipality. We have to give to the government authorities, to the government officer. Okay, write the letter and get the sign from the people of that area. That area, he will get the sign from each house. He will get the sign and he will give the petition or the letter to the government person, government who is in that office, in the government office. He will give it to him. Then he will do the needful, whatever. If it's water stagnating, means he will what he will cover with mud or what else they can do, they will do that. Okay, that is, it is the collective opinion of the people of a society or state on an issue or problem. See, it's in the election also. We do. A group of people or what a state of people, what they will do. Oh, see, last government, last leaders not rule our state or the area properly. So let's change the leader. We don't want this. Let vote for this person means he will rule properly. He will give good government. So we'll vote like that. We will change that. That is also public opinion. If one person can't do that, a group of person, a collective group of person is in the collective opinion of the people of a society or a state on an issue or problem. This concept came about through the process of urbanization and other political and social forces. Okay, see, this is public opinion. Then over time our beliefs and our attitudes in this public opinion, over time our beliefs and our attitudes about people, events and ideas will become a set of norms or accepted ideas about what we may feel should happen in our society or what is right for the government to do in a situation. In this way, attitudes and beliefs form the foundation for opinions. See, we are, uh, we are telling our opinion over time or beliefs, our attitudes about people, events, and ideas will become a set of norms. It was accepted by the ruler or by the government. They will do in the situation. Okay, in this way, attitudes and beliefs form the foundation for opinion. If they do, it's the foundation of for opinion. Enlightened citizens led by the wise leaders can create a sound public opinion. Enlightened citizen one can create a sound public opinion. Okay. Let's see the next disciplined citizen in the next class. Disciplined citizen, disciplined political party, social and economic equality in the next class. Thank you.